deeper. It is all about seeing how our patterns, as simple as they are, creating complex systems that even little actions and thoughts can grow into amazing things, sort of like compound interest of one's thoughts. This April is fertilizing our future. The seeds we plant today decides the kind of future we will have as we enter April with the theme, fertilizing our future. Let's think about the qualities we want to grow within ourselves, like kindness, creativity, mindfulness, and strength. Inside you, there are seeds of great potential. Nurture them with genuine love and joy, making every moment a chance to create something beautiful. Just as nature moves with its calm rhythm, and you listen to your inner guide, turn challenges into successes that bloom. Just as a gardener gets the soil ready for a healthy crop, we are encouraged to take care of our inner world so we can grow in every part of ourselves and every part of our lives. Use practices that open up possibilities and turn challenges into steps towards a better future. And today, the recommended book for April is The Quest of Rose, Jean Houston. Today's speaker, I have a little write-up first. Life's always moving like a fresh spring breeze, shifting directions when we least expect it. But what if instead of resisting the wind, we let it lift us?
Nope, wrong one.
Wrong one. Sorry, it's not on the.
I just realized that was a lot of deja vu.
Oh, sorry. So that's not it.
I had some trouble with the presider notes today.
Yes.
My fault.
The wrong presider notes.
It's okay.
So it's okay. We're just give me the topic and then
Audrey can.
Audrey can.
Yeah.
So help me welcome Audrey Beaudry.
So good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
I never thought I would start a talk with the words summer fallow. So what is this? It's a farming practice where a field is left unplanted during the summer growing season. This technique is used primarily for soil health and by conserving moisture and controlling pests and weeds. So last month's talks were all about planting our seeds, and this month is about enriching our soil, which is the midsection of the Science of Mind logo. So there's new faces in here. So that's the Science of Mind drawing on how God works, and you know the seed, soil, plant trilogy. Seed is the top, that was last month, soil is this month, and next month will probably be plant, I haven't looked. It's also, if you come from a Catholic background, it's Father, Holy Spirit, Son, male, female, there's hundreds. Anyway, I could go on and on, but I'm going to go off script a little bit. And I feel we are one, so I will say this for Steph, April, and Elizabeth and I, who are doing the talks this month, and warn you or apologize in advance for all the gardening references you're going to hear. And apparently floral clothes. So in this talk, I want to dive into how our past experience can help us grow personally and spiritually. We'll look into ways to nurture our dreams, focus on long-term well-being, and to turn life's challenges into opportunities for growth. And I love to paraphrase Dr. Ernest Holmes, and he's got some interesting quotes here that I'm going to ask you to read back. Not yet, though. In mental work, we must recognize that there is one infinite mind constantly directing our destiny, and every day declare, now if you want to repeat after me, that's fine. No mistakes have been made.
No mistakes have been made.
None are being made.
None are being made.
And none can be made.
And none can be made.
There is one supreme intelligence that governs,
There is one supreme intelligence that governs,
guides and guards, telling me what to do, when to act and how to act. So, with perfect faith, with complete assurance, further declare. No, wait, that's fine. Everything necessary for the full and complete expression of joy
for the full and complete expression of joy
is mine now.
is mine and now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a longer version, but whatever. So know this, see this, feel this, and embody this. Practice this daily for a few minutes. Continue until the time comes when it is no longer necessary. When that time arrives, you will know because our demonstrations have been realized. This is still Ernest Holmes here. Suppose somebody says, I have made a lot of mistakes in my life. I had opportunities I did not grasp. Everybody has felt this at some point in their life. This belief suggests there is only one opportunity that comes to us, and if we miss it, there will be no more. I think back in the 70s and 80s, maybe 90s, women felt that in companies there was only one female manager position, and that was it. I know at Sand Stores there was 15 buyers, and there was only one female buyer, and she bought ladies' intimate apparel. Yeah. So that was the 80s. Some of you can relate, right? Okay. The belief in limited opportunities must be completely and specifically denied. It is not what we haven't made, it's not that we haven't made mistakes, but the belief in the necessity of mistakes remains in our consciousness. Repetition is inevitable. It is scientific practice to declare that there have been no mistakes in our consciousness. Even if there have been, they are now wiped out. There is none in the divine plan, and there is no plan for us other than the divine plan. And if you want to look that up, that's page 290 in the Science of Mind textbook. Now we get back to the farming. In our journey through life, cultivating a fertile inner soil is essential for personal and spiritual growth. Just as a gardener tends to their soil to ensure a bountiful harvest, we must nurture our inner environment to realize our full potential. It is necessary to explore how our past experiences, both positive and challenging, can serve as valuable nutrients to enrich our lives. So what are some active steps that we can take to nurture our dreams, ensuring they have the right conditions to flourish? Not only looking at short-term, but long-term dreams or goals. Knowing that sustainable growth requires patient and constant effort. Using more farming jargon by transferring the decaying aspects of our lives into enriching compost and establishing daily practices to foster growth. We create an environment brimming with possibilities. So I don't know about you, but I like to know what my goals are, so that when the plant grows, I know it's not a weed. Back in my 20s, I did this exercise kind of sending a message out to God about the kind of guys I wanted to meet and date. So I wrote a list of, I don't know, 8 or 9 things. And I left it to God. I didn't know the phrase spirit at that point. It was my angels, actually. And I dated nice guys that fit that criteria. And then I was like, well, how will I recognize him? And I wrote a list with 35 things on it. And Brad showed up with 34 of them. And I could live with the fact he didn't have a library card.
That's changeable.
I thought that was changeable. But he does read a lot, actually. So, yeah. So I did some searching, and how can we, I came up with 8 ways, but there's probably many more. We can nurture our inner environments. Practicing mindfulness or meditation can help you stay present and reduce stress. We all could use less stress. It allows us to connect with our inner self and cultivate a sense of a sense of peace. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experience to process emotions and gain insight for personal growth. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during challenging times. I don't know that I necessarily remember to do that, treat myself with kindness. I'll talk about a kindness story later. Self-compassion helps build resilience and positive inner dialogue. I heard a new phrase to me this month, lifestyle medicine. This means eating nutritious foods, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep, which significantly impacts our mental and emotional well-being. Staying away from toxic things like drugs, people, and I threw in lead paint for some reason. There must be a connection. There's lots of other toxic things, but okay. Engage in creating creative activities like cooking, music, or writing. That can be a great outlet for emotions and a way to explore your inner world, telling jokes, laughing. Spending time outdoors and appreciating nature can be incredibly grounding and rejuvenating. Surround yourself with supported and positive people who uplift and inspire you. I hope that's one of the reasons you come here. And also continuously seek knowledge and experiences that challenge and expand your perspective. So Emma had always been her harshest critic. Emma had always been her own harshest critic. Insert your name if you want. When she lost her job unexpectedly, the weight of self-doubt and fear threatened to overwhelm her. Instead of succumbing to these negative feelings, Emma decided to practice self-compassion. She began to acknowledge her emotions without judgment, understanding it's a common experience to lose your job, and it didn't define her worth. Emma took time each day to meditate, focusing on positive affirmations and breathing exercises to help calm her mind. As the weeks passed, Emma's self-compassion grew stronger. She started journaling, writing down her thoughts and feelings, which allowed her to process her emotions more deeply. She treated herself with kindness, taking breaks when needed and engaging in activities she loved, like painting and hiking. This nurturing approach helped Emma regain her confidence and clarity. Eventually, she found a job that aligned better with her passion and skills. Through self-compassion, Emma transformed a challenging situation into an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. was thinking as I read this that my self-care involves eating chocolate. Yeah, I'm not so sure that's necessarily the most positive way, but to each our own, right? Every challenge and experience in our lives carries valuable lessons. These months when trials, obstacles, and instants of personal growth act as nutrients to enrich the soil of our inner lives. Think about the trials that you faced, times when it felt almost unbearably difficult, when the weight of the world seemed too heavy. Reflect on these moments and recognize the strength and resilience you developed as you navigate through them. Consider obstacles or trauma you've overcome. Each hurdle requires you to dig deep, find new ways of thinking and acting, and stretching about beyond your comfort zone. It may be also reaching out to somebody else who might remind you of the answers you had forgotten. These obstacles, whether external like financial hardship or internal like self-doubt, can provide you with a profound understanding of your capabilities and stronger sense of self. These experiences offer lessons to be learned, giving us wisdom and strength to face future possibilities with confidence and clarity. Moments of growth, both small and large, play a crucial role in enriching our soil. These are the times we push ourselves to learn something new, develop a new skill, or embrace new perspectives. Each step forward, no matter how small, adds to the richness of our inner soil, making it more fertile for further further growth. I feel like I need water. Instead of viewing these experiences as burdens, let us see them as essential components of our personal growth. By changing our perspectives, we can transform our challenges into opportunities, embracing them as necessity parts of our journey. Through this enriched soil, we cultivate a life filled with possibilities, resilience, and continuous growth. Our dreams are like seeds, full of potential, waiting for the right conditions to grow and flourish. Just as a gardener carefully prepares the soil, we must create an environment conducive to nurturing our dreams. This begins with setting clear intentions. When we define our goals and aspirations with clarity, we give directions to our effort and focus our energy on what truly matters. Surrounding ourselves with supportive people is equally important. This encouragement, advice, and positive energy from friends, family, co-members, hopefully, and mentors can significantly impact our motivation and progress. These individuals help us stay accountable, celebrate our successes, and provide comfort during challenging times. They are the fertile soil in which our dreams take root. Dedicating time and energy to our passions is another crucial element. Dreams require consistent effort and attention to grow. This means prioritizing our aspirations, making time for them with our busy lives, and being willing to put in the hard work necessary for their realization. Whether it's honing a skill, pursuing further education, or investing in personal development, every step we take nurtures our dream. By actively nurturing our dreams through clear intentions, supportive relationships, and dedicated effort, we create fertile ground where they can take root and flourish. This careful cultivation ensures that our dreams are not just fleeting thoughts, but become vibrant realities, growing strong and thriving in the environment in which we prepared for them. Just so to give you some context, I have been working lately through trauma and bringing up old stuff, so I'm wondering if this is part of that. Often we get caught up in pursuit of long-term gains and short-term gains, Often we get caught up in the pursuit of short-term gains, neglecting the long-term health of our inner soul. It's easy to see quick fixes and immediate rewards, whether it's through instant gratification from social media, fast food, or other shortcuts that promise swift satisfaction. We can all think of areas in our lives where we have opted for these quick fixes. Perhaps it's your career, where you've taken on extra tasks for a quick promotion rather than focusing on long-term skill development. Or maybe it's your personal life, where you might have chosen temporary distractions over addressing deeper emotional needs. Shifting our focus to long-term growth requires a conscious effort to adopt practices that promote sustainable well-being. Like I talked before, meditation helps cultivate mindfulness, reducing stress and improving mental clarity over time. Continuous learning, whether through formal education or self-directed study, ensures that we are constantly growing and evolving, preparing ourselves for future opportunities and challenges. Building meaningful relationships provide us with support systems that enrich our lives, offering compassion, advice, and emotional stability. Sounds easy, doesn't it? These practices, while requiring time and dedication, contribute significantly to the long-term health of our inner soil. By investing in activities that promote sustainable well-being, we ensure that our foundation remains strong and fertile, capable of supporting our dreams and aspirations for years to come. Instead of seeking immediate rewards, we cultivate a mindset focused on enduring growth and in lasting fulfillment, leading to a richer, more satisfying life. This week, take a few moments to sit quietly and reflect on 3 experiences from your past that have been particularly challenging or enjoyable. Write them down in a journal, noting the lessons learned and the strengths gained from each experience. Then set a clear intention for the day, focusing on a healing goal or dream you might wish to nurture. Visualize yourself taking small, meaningful steps towards this goal and express gratitude for the support and resources available to you. This practice of gratitude and intention setting will help create a nourishing inner environment, fostering healing and continuous growth. I'm going to close with an affirmation. Repeat after me if you choose. I enrich my soil of possibilities.
I enrich my soil of possibilities.
Nurturing fertile grounds.
Nurturing fertile grounds.
For my dreams to grow.
For my dreams to grow.
Now you're using the farming metaphors yourself. And so it is.
So it